I'll sue you, Min Yoongi. Bye ho sexy, follow me on Twitter for more of my shenanigans. I'll sue you, Min Yoongi. You say out loud to no one as the sound from your neighbor's stereo reverberates through your shared wall, into your bedroom. You fold your arms over your head, trying to block the sound of the music from your ears. Fed up, you decide to confront said neighbor, stopping only to slip on your favorite fuzzy slippers. You stomp out of the door, ready to battle your neighbor from hell. You bang on the entrance without an ounce of civility and wait for an answer. The door opens to reveal the cause of your bad nights. Min Yoongi coolly swings the door open and stands there expectantly, as if this is the first time you have come calling at this late hour. His eyes look you up and down slowly, making you realize your state of undress. Your nipples harden under his dark stare, and you cross your arms over your chest uncomfortably. Can you please turn it down? I have an early morning tomorrow, you ask, making sure you sound highly annoyed. Sure, Your Highness, is there any other satisfaction I can give you? Yoongi teases in a feigned accent. He is never rude. Sarcastic and mocking, yes, but never rude. No, that's all, but I would appreciate not having to come by every other night. That's too bad, princess. I quite enjoy our visits. Yoongi says shamelessly, moving his eyes down your body. Good night, you say tersely, turning to leave, as the mint-haired man closes the door behind you. When you reach your door, you try the handle once, then twice, slowly realizing that you've stupidly locked yourself out. Weighing your options and looking to the sky with a resigned sigh, you turn back to Yoongi's door, knocking softly. Yoongi answers, all smiles, and leans against the doorframe, arms crossed in front of him. Did you miss me that much? I'm locked out. Can I use your phone to call someone with a key? You ask, annoyed, because you've decided that this is all his fault. Yoongi moves to the side slightly, forcing you to squeeze between him and the doorframe. When you step into the living room, you realize Yoongi was not alone. 6 pairs of eyes are following your movements. Yoongi looks between you and his friends and takes off his plaid shirt to offer you cover. Moving past his friends with amused eyes following you, Yoongi says, hey, it's late, I can jump across the balcony and open the door for you. Is the balcony door open? You nod and agree to his plan. Once Yoongi makes it across the second-floor balcony and is inside, you go and meet him at your front door. Yoongi lets you in with a smug look on his face. Thank you, you mutter half-heartedly, walking past the man. Yoongi pulls your hand back, taking you in his arms and pinning you against the door. Speechless, you hold your breath as Yoongi's hands move over your body. Nothing between you but a piece of thin silk. He moves slowly, giving you the opportunity to tell him to fuck off. His hands reach the juncture of your thighs, still without a word spoken between you. He pauses, waiting for you to give him access, looking straight into your eyes, daring you. Your legs part of their own volition. Yoongi reaches under your nightie and pulls your panties to the side. Wet, he finally speaks. You know what you need to help you sleep, Your Highness. Yoongi asks when his second finger enters you. Wah, what? You ask, hands clutching at your neighbor's shoulders. Allowing yourself to enjoy the wicked and unexpected pleasure he was giving you. Tongue technology, Yoongi says as he lowers himself before you. Your hands smooth down the front of the little red dress you've chosen to seduce Min Yoongi with. The blush rose to your cheeks at the memory of how he held you to his mouth. Tongue technology indeed. The way he pulled your release from you slowly and lightly at first. Placing feather-like kisses to your most private place. Will I really let this villain, who has been robbing me of sleep, use me like this? You thought at that moment. But Min Yoongi hadn't used you. For some reason, he had knelt before you and given you a pleasure that you haven't felt in quite some time. Maybe, you've never known pleasure like the feel of his tongue drawing the dew out of your ripe fruit. His mouth whispering love words onto your trembling pussy. The prickle of excitement worked its way down your spine. Your breasts were sensitive and aching to be touched by this man. What would he do when you offered yourself to him? He had an air of arrogance that suggested he would not be surprised. You were willing this once to put your pride to the side to get what you wanted. You take the few short steps needed to put you in front of Yoongi's door. As you raise your hand to knock, the door opens to the sound of giggling. A tall beauty walks out, laughing and looking back at the man as he guides her out the door. She's taller than both you and Yoongi. Even without the heels, she'd be statuesque. She's prettier than you if you were fair, prettier than most, straight nose, clear skin, and a perfectly shaped mouth that would instantly make people think of kisses. You pull your hand back nervously when they notice you. I just was gonna ask if you received my package. You awkwardly cross your hand over your chest as you stammer over your excuse for being at Yoongi's door. At this time of night, this dress could only mean one thing. Your fuck me dress does not escape Yoongi's notice as he lavishes his gaze on you, starting from the red toes peeking out of your heels, the long expanse of bare leg, resting for a moment on the nipples that were too clearly outlined in the dress. We're on our way out, but we wouldn't mind making it a threesome, the woman says, eyeing you with a mischievous smirk. A neatly manicured hand glides from Yoongi's shoulder down his arm. Yeah, I have stuff I'm doing, you trail off, shutting the door in Yoongi's face as he advances towards you. I'll sue you, Min Yoongi. You grumble as you feed coins into the building's washing machine. Irritation was overflowing within you thinking about Yoongi and that tart. You brushed aside the fact that you had sought Yoongi out for sex. It was true that you didn't have the right to expect a commitment from him. All you had was a few orgasms he spared you, but your complaints helped you deal with your dissatisfaction and embarrassment. You called your highness, startled seeing Yoongi at the door, you jump back. Mian and I work on music together sometimes. I've already scolded her about teasing you. She thinks she's funny. I hope you will forgive her. I don't care about your girlfriend, you say unfairly. Want you to care, Yoongi encircled your waist from behind, pushing his erection onto your bottom. A moan leaves your parted lips as his hand slips over your shoulder into your bra. Between thumb and forefinger, Yoongi pulls and twists your nipple just the way you like. His hips roll his desire against you. Will you wear that dress for me again? I didn't wear it for you. Yoongi dips his hands into your shorts, searching for your bud. You're always so wet. Will you come for me? No, really, princess. Yoongi takes his free hand and turns your face toward himself for a searing kiss. It was a messy meeting of tongues. You couldn't concentrate as you were shaking from his fingers, entering your greedy cunt. Why couldn't you resist this man? Why not? He asked, continuing to finger you against the washing machine. Cause, I hate you. You think, it's hate. It is hate. It's passion. His eyes are on your face as he mauls your tits. Will you come for me? He insists. No. That's not what you said when you were riding my face. Do you remember giving yourself to me? Yoongi asks, eliciting a moan from you. Pausing with his lips just above your nape, do you want me to stop? No. With a chuckle, Yoongi pulls away from you. I'll tell you what when you figure out what you want. You know where to find me. I live to please you, your highness. Yoongi walks towards the door. Turning back toward you, he says, nice shirt by the way, and exits the room. You pull the plaid shirt that Yoongi had opened up, over your shoulders to cover yourself. You can't name your emotions. Remember to be added or removed from taglist DM. Try not to comment or like the tag list so we don't drive people crazy. Comment and like the thread. Let me know if you like having an audio version, so I know whether to continue. Big hug for listening.